Alright guys, actual first impressions. I was doing some other stuff, so I figured I'd save the opening for later, which is now. So this is the Ozark Trail 7.5 inch folding knife. If you guys are not familiar, 10 bucks. It's been going around like hotcakes, and it's been like a meme where everyone wants to try to buy it up, say it's better than this and that. Listen, as far as my perspective, I'm a person who likes usable tools. I like value for money. I see the value in high-end stuff and cheaper stuff. I just rather have stuff that I know I'll be happy to use, carry, and to maintain myself. I know everyone's perspective and needs and wants and expectations are different. So coming from that, first off, I tell you the handle feels awful. I'm thinking it's just plastic. I don't know how durable it is. I don't know if that matters to you. Ergonomics, I'll have to pull it out, so let's get this opened up. Let me see if I have a knife around here. Thank you, freak. Alright, so they got this little safety thing. Action's pretty good. It has a weird thud to it, like a very hollow thud. It says China on that side, Ozark Trail on this side. This is D2 as far as the advertised steel. Do they say it on the packaging? Yeah, D2 high carbon steel blade. Alright. How does the edge feel? Not bad. The bevels are pretty even. Kind of a weird. It's kind of weird. I think this is a coating, definitely not any kind of DLC itself. The axis bar type thing feels pretty nice. Like I said, it's got a weird empty thud to it when you open it versus like a bug out or something else that has a crossbar style, like something like this. I don't know if this is bearings or washers. I'll figure that out later. It's got full liners versus the other one. I know this is stuff you guys have all heard about. This is literally the first time I've held it. Pocket clip looks cheap, feels cheap, looks effective. It's pretty tight. I don't think the texture on the scales are gonna cause any issues with going in and out of your pocket. As far as the steel quality, I don't know what that is. Let's see how it cuts. I'll get a piece of paper and see how it does straight out the packaging. Alright, so I've got a piece of magazine paper. This is stuff I use a lot just to test edges. As far as my expectation of what sharp is, this is something I've sharpened myself. This is a 15 VPM2. Very clean cut. This M4 Freak I just sharpened up yesterday. Very clean cut again. So those are that. Let's see the Ozark Trail knife. Got a straight edge. Not bad actually. It's got a bit of a hiccup there. I don't know what grit this is as far as what they use, but the very tip of it is catching, like it might be a slight burr to it. The back end is pretty good and clean. So overall, not a bad knife for out of box sharpness. It doesn't push cut as cleanly as my knives. Initial impressions: feels cheap, opens cheaply, action's okay. It doesn't have that rebound like you'll get with some of the other axis locks where you close it and it'll pop back out. Like this one, it'll sometimes want to close and then pop out again. Detent feels, I don't know, like it just feels cheap with the way this that detent feels on there. It's got very normal stock. Not bad thinness at the edge. Not bad sharpness. I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with the edge. I've seen worse edges on customs and factory Spydercos and Benchmade's itself. The grind is definitely a bit toothy. I don't see any damage on there. It's the coating on here makes it look ugly, but if this is going to be a $10 user, I don't think that's much of a critique. Yeah, it just feels weird. Lots of play. See that wiggling? I may try tightening it, but then seeing how that works. But yeah, that is my initial impressions on this Ozark Trail $10 knife, the Ozark shit knife. I guess we'll see what I'll figure out what I'll do from now. I was trying to actually tighten the pivots. It's not locking up sometimes. Yeah, there you go. It looks like the spring itself doesn't want to. I don't know if it's friction on the liners or friction on the little blade tang where it's not wanting to move the crossbar. But it's very stiff. It's hit or miss. I can't tighten this pivot anymore. I'm afraid I'll strip it. I don't want to strip there's a bounce. But yeah, earlier, this thing was not, I don't know if it's rotating funny, but this crossbar was held back and it wouldn't move from this position right here. But now it is. So I don't know if that's friction from the liners or if it's, I'm not real sure. I still play with it, but yeah, you guys saw on video where it wouldn't engage it and just closed on me. Still playing with it. It is bearings. I mean, any Chinese OEM can put bearings in it. I don't really see the monetary value in bearings anymore, because like I said, every Chinese OEM, and nothing wrong with Chinese OEM, that's just what they use. I mean, the bearings are pretty cheap. I mean, if you guys have seen Skiff, they do some pretty nice ones, and CKF, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm glad I caught that on video, because I just noticed it wasn't locking. May need breaking in, but I've never met a crossbar knife that needed breaking in for the crossbar to actually work. Alright guys, just to add, I figured I would just do a general use, kind of get my impressions on how to actually use it, carry it in a normal manner. Check the edge, resharpen it, see how the edge does, you know, try to stiff it for stuff like that before I start to like really abuse it or do something stupid, because I'd rather kind of give it a fair shake before I start to do some dumb things with it. But let me know what you guys want to ask or know about it, what you guys want to know what I think, and I'll try to get all that stuff together and post that soon. Thanks.